to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to tell you a story that happened at my work, and I am at work right now. These are some of the costumes that we have, and I thought it a very appropriate place to tell you this story since it is about my work. So I will start by saying that the costume shop where I work is in a plaza, and the store next to us is a holistic salt health place. They do like salt massages and stuff. It's called the Salt Cave. It's a pretty interesting place. And I had dropped my car off early one day before work. I'd drop it off for service, and I got here about half an hour early. And I thought, what the hell? I'm going to open the store. I'm here. Why not? So I opened the store, and I'm puttering around doing my morning routine, and a man comes in the door. And I said, hello, can I help you, sort of thing. And he said, well, how come the salt place isn't open? And I was like, I don't know. I don't work there. And he looked at me and said, well, can't you just make something up? And I was like, all right, if you want me to make up a reason why the salt cave isn't open right now, I'm going to say that last night a bunch of goblins broke into it, and because they had run out of salt and their cooking tasted like shit, so they broke into the salt cave in order to steal the salt and make their cooking taste a lot better. But in the process, they wrecked up the joint, and today it's closed for renovations. I'm sorry about your luck. And he goes, that's a pretty good reason. And I said, yeah, I thought so. Like, if you're asking me to make up reasons as made up things go, I suppose that's as good as any. And then he sort of backed up and he looked at me and he goes, oh my goodness, look at all of this, why do you look like this? And I said, well, I make most of my own clothes, and that's a hobby of mine. I like dressing like this. And I said, the makeup, I learned from hanging out with drag queens. And he goes, oh, are you in drag right now? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, so you're actually a lady then? And I said, yes. And he goes, oh, well, are you a lesbian? Like, this is the next fucking logical thing to say after you tell him you're a lady. So I just said, no. And he goes, oh, so you like men? And I said, yes. And he goes, don't be offended, don't be upset that I'm asking you these kind of questions. He's like, I'm just an honest kind of guy. I like to know things. You want to know how old I am? 63. You want to know if I've ever joined a nudist camp? I totally have. And I don't even have a big dick either. Like, I don't have anything to show off. I just like being naked. And at this point, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck kind of a day is this? Why is this man saying these things to me? I don't know. And he's like, I gotta go. And I'm like, thank goodness. So he runs out the door, and he comes back. And he's like, well, the Salt Cave says they're not open till 11. And I was like, then dude, why the fuck did you ask me why they weren't open? If they have a sign that says they're not open till 11, and it's like 9:30, that's probably the reason they're not open. And he's like, damn it, I want a massage. Like, how am I supposed to get a massage? They're not open. And I said, well, did you make an appointment? And he's like, well, no. And I said, then there's a lot of massage places in town. I said, go to a different one. I'm sure that someone will have time for a walk-in appointment today. If you just go around, I'm sure someone will have time to take a walk-in. And he goes, well, I don't want a crappy massage. He's like, I want a good massage. He's like, if I wanted a crappy massage, I'd go to that place around the corner that says aromatherapy. And I was like, I'm probably going to regret asking you this, but why did you just do aromatherapy with air quotes? And he's like, oh, it's totally a rub and tug. And I'm not going to lie, I'll go there sometimes, but you get what you pay for. And he's like, and they don't do women's massages. They don't do it. He's like, you went over there. If you asked them, they would not give you a massage because they don't do it. They don't do women's massages. He's like, but I don't have a problem with women making money like that. He's like, if I was young and good looking like you, I'd probably try my hand at making money in that fashion. And I was like, I hope you're not asking me what you think you're asking me, because dude, seriously, you need to leave the fucking store, because it is too early for this kind of thing. And at that point, he informed me that he was going to go to Boston Pizza and drink some red wine and wait for the Salt Cave to open. And I was like, well, thank fucking God. Just go anywhere that isn't here because I'm done. I'm done talking to you. And I'm pretty sure that Boston Pizza will not serve you wine at 9:30 in the morning, but I did not inform him of this because I did not want him to stay in the store any longer. So away he went, and thankfully I never saw him again. So there you have it, just one of the many strange stories that has occurred to me here at my job, I suppose. You know, I make a joke that, like, I'm a weirdo magnet, but it's actually kind of true. It's actually kind of true that, like, weird people come in and tell me weird things, and I have a lot of stories like this. So if you want to hear more, please let me know in the comments below or any other videos that you might want me to do. And if you liked my story, please give my video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm under Madame Absinthe. It's Madame_Absinthe. Same thing on Twitter. If you want to hear me bitch about my sewing projects and just generally say weird shit, Twitter is where I do it. And hopefully I will be able to make more videos for you shortly.